So first, from the Tyron Woodley side, how does Woodley get a win over Covington?
Woodley can get a win because one thing about Woodley is he fights southpaws very well. He fights them very well. He has that big counter right hand, which is kind of like the kryptonite to the southpaw stance, and so he does that very well. And he's it might be a mental thing for them, because he's felt Colby before. He understands what's about to come. I don't think he understands the magnitude of it, but I think he understands what's about to come. Now, is he going to get it done? Who knows? Because since my fight, we really haven't seen that Woodley that everybody's expecting, everybody thinks is coming. We really haven't seen that. So, there's no telling. But, I think he definitely has a chance with that right hand because it's one of his patented go-to.
And on the flip side of things, you handed Colby his last loss and did some damage to his jaw. How does he get the W over Woodley?
What a jaw-breaking performance that was, wasn't it? It was amazing. But I think he just volume. He has to throw in the volume and he has to mix it up with Woodley. I think I exposed the fact that in order to be able to just take on Woodley, you have to just kind of push him. You have to kind of take him to the place where he does not want to be. You got to overwhelm him. And, of course, mix in the wrestling with him. I think Colby is the kind of guy that can mix in that wrestling. But you have to be able to not get hit with that big shot from Woodley. But if he's able to not get hit with that shot, avoid it, mix in the wrestling, and keep up the volume, I believe Colby's able to take that fight.
Are you doing the card this weekend? Because that makes sense for you to be there for that fight.
See why y'all trying to do me like that? Y'all trying to put me in that mix. Actually, yes, I will be doing the card this weekend. Like, you're right. It does make sense. If any one of these guys want to get flipped at the mouth, I'll be right there front and center so they can say it to my face.
It's the COVID age, so it's probably a different setup. But I remember you on set with Colby the last time, so you never know what would happen.
Yeah, well, probably they won't let him get that close to me. So, I mean, I don't think he would want to get that close to me. He knows what happens when we are in close quarters. So, it is what it is. I think it's an intriguing fight. I mean, what a card! What a card they put together. I'm proud and I'm excited to be able to go and talk about this card coming up. It's just an amazing card. It's a pay-per-view card, to be honest.